Hey everyone, and welcome back to Game On, your go-to podcast for all things tech and gaming. I'm Emma Johnson, and today we're diving headfirst into some truly thrilling news that's been making waves in the survival horror community. The iconic Silent Hill franchise, known for its psychological scares and deeply unsettling atmospheres, is getting a brand new installment. And guess what? It's not set in some fictional American town this time. We're talking about Silent Hill Townfall, and it's taking inspiration from a real-life, tiny fishing village in Fife, Scotland. Can you believe it? The East Nuke of Fife, home to St. Monans, is the muse for the game's fictional St. Amelia. Developed by Screenburn, a Glasgow-based studio with a team of about 30, they're calling this their biggest and most ambitious game yet. This is a huge moment, not just for Scottish game development, but for the entire Silent Hill legacy. The idea of bringing this classic horror series to such a unique and evocative location has me absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Now, let's talk about St. Monans itself, because it's not just a backdrop, it's intrinsically woven into the fabric of Silent Hill Townfall. The trailer for Townfall beautifully depicts a deserted fishing village, completely shrouded in what locals call har. That's a cold, dense sea fog, very common along Scotland's east coast. Imagine that, visually. You see a harbor littered with lobster boxes, boats gently bobbing in the water, and even colorful bunting strung along what appear to be dark, winding streets. But it's empty. The silence is palpable, broken only perhaps by the distant clang of a mast or the mournful cry of a gull. There are even placards shown, reading things like, "Let the fairies in," and "This town is ours," hinting at some deeper, unsettling narrative. With a real-life population of just 1,100 people, the concept of 1 million virtual players walking these eerie, fog-laden streets is genuinely mind-boggling. It speaks to the power of location in building immersion, especially in a horror game. The developers at Screenburn clearly understood that setting isn't just cosmetic for Silent Hill, it's central to the horror. Co-founder John McKellen mentioned their initial thought was to place it vaguely in Northern Europe, but there was this strong drive to bring it home and make it authentic to them, and what a brilliant decision that was. McKellen emphasized that they studied the village's features to bring it to life, stating it's about recreating the smell and the wind and the sound of the place. This attention to sensory detail is crucial for creating genuine immersion. He also highlighted how isolation was a massive factor in writing the story, leading to an existential dread that perfectly aligns with the Silent Hill ethos. The inability to leave the town and being forced to confront why you're there is a core theme. And the har isn't just a pretty effect, it's a game mechanic, obscuring the player's view and heightening that sense of vulnerability and fear. It's a genius use of environmental storytelling. Art director Paul Abbott's personal connection to the setting really shines through. He spoke about how the misty environment in the game reminds him of his own early morning walks to school, growing up in a small fishing village. He described it as a beautifully epic, gray, drizzly environment, and that they're committed to bringing that exact feeling into the game. This isn't just a generic horror town, it's a meticulously crafted digital twin with a terrifying twist. The team has painstakingly recreated recognizable elements of St. Monans, from its winding alleyways to the very texture of the piers. Think about that level of detail. It's not just about graphical fidelity, but about capturing the soul of a place. John McKellen summed it up perfectly, calling it a genuine honor to contribute to such a legendary franchise. It's clear this isn't just a job for the Screenburn team. It's a passion project, and that dedication will undoubtedly translate into a deeply immersive and terrifying experience for players. The Silent Hill series has been a cornerstone of survival horror since its debut with Konami in 1999, selling millions of units worldwide. The recent spin-off, Silent Hill F, sold 1 million copies on its release day in September 2025, which really shows the enduring appeal and hunger for new content in this universe. Townfall, set to be released later this year, is poised to continue that legacy, potentially drawing 1 million virtual tourists to the digital rendition of St. Monans. This is massive not only for gamers, but also potentially for the real village, bringing a unique kind of global attention. It demonstrates how local culture and geography can inspire world-class entertainment, creating something truly unique and deeply resonant. The blend of familiar Scottish coastal beauty with the series' signature dread promises a fresh yet faithful entry. I, for one, can't wait to explore the foggy, foreboding streets of St. Amelia and unravel its dark secrets when Silent Hill Townfall finally launches in late 2026. Get ready for some serious scares, everyone. So, there you have it. Silent Hill Townfall is shaping up to be an incredibly intriguing and potentially groundbreaking entry in the franchise. The decision by Screenburn to root their horror in the authentic, atmospheric beauty of St. Monnin's Fife is a stroke of genius. It promises a horror experience that feels both fresh and deeply personal, leveraging the natural eeriness of Scotland's coastal landscape and its infamous haar. We're not just getting another Silent Hill game. We're getting a game crafted with a profound sense of place, isolation, and a commitment to psychological horror that the series is renowned for. The anticipation is sky high, and rightfully so. This combination of local Scottish talent, a beloved global franchise, and a genuinely chilling setting makes Silent Hill Townfall one of the most exciting horror titles on the horizon. Don't miss it when it drops in late 2026. Thanks for tuning in to Game On, and I'll catch you next time for more gaming insights.
Feel a chill creep up your spine, even just listening? Drawn to tales of isolation, mystery, and the unsettling? Then you need to hear this. From Scotland's misty shores emerges the latest terror in gaming, Silent Hill Townfall. We're dissecting every spine-tingling detail right here on Game On. Forget generic horror. We dive deep into how this new installment harnesses the eerie beauty of St. Monnin's Fife, transforming a real Scottish fishing village into the heart of its dread. We explore the infamous haar, that dense sea fog that isn't just weather, but a weapon of fear, obscuring your view and your sanity. Developers crafted an atmosphere so thick you can almost smell the salt and the fear. It's an existential nightmare. Tired of predictable jump scares? Silent Hill Townfall promises a return to true psychological horror, where the environment is your enemy. Don't wander in the dark alone. Tune in to Game On today to uncover St. Amelia's secrets. Find Game On wherever you get your podcasts. That's Game On. Search Game On your favorite app.